everybody. I'd like to introduce you to the number 4 Dream Series guitar from Mark Blanchard. This is Mark's Sequoia model, which is his larger body. Just a beautiful big body to give you lots of depth and bass response. There's a lot going on this guitar for us to talk about. So first of all, let me just give you the specs. So it's got an armrest bevel here. This top is European Spruce, a really excellent piece. Of course, you have the Venetian cutaway. It's fan fret, as you can see, so 2 scales. Composite scale is another way to look at it, or multi-scale. So the bass string here is 26 1/4, and the top string is 25 1/4. So you have a 1-inch spread, which is very common, and a lot of people like it to do dadgad and tunings like that. But this one's slightly longer, 26 1/4 on the bass string, which is something that I requested, and I do a lot on my own guitars. My main guitar that I play is 26 1/4. And the reason I do that is I play not only in dadgad, but down in C tunings. So this guitar can do everything from standard, works perfectly fine, down to dadgad is amazing, and C tunings are amazing. And that's with light gauge strings, or maybe you can use medium strings if you want, but you don't have to because the strings are longer, so they hold up really well. So this is a tuning player's guitar for sure, but even if you just play standard, fan fret has a lot of advantages. There's better intonation. There's an ergonomic thing where your fingers actually come together as you come down to the top string, and that aligns with the fan fret. So there's a lot of things about fan fret that I personally love, and that's why I play it on my own instruments. And many players here have had a chance to grab a guitar like this in the shop, and they hardly notice the fan, and they just play, and then you get all these benefits with it. So to me, it's definitely something worth considering if you've never tried one. The other thing about this guitar, I mean, there's many things, but it's got a killer set of Brazilian rosewood. I know because I provided it to Mark. This is from my private stash. It's a very old wood that I've had for a long time. And you can just hear it in tone. There's all this beautiful, Greg and I were marveling at the overtones and the sympathetic ringing that happens with this guitar, which I'll show you in a minute. Nice little feature here that you might not pay too much attention to, but this smooth heel without typically the side comes up and then has a ledge here. There's no ledge here, so as you're playing and your hand comes up, there's nothing for you to bump against. So you have really strong access all the way up to the dusty end, what Martin Simpson would call the high frets on the guitar. So very hard to do and very interesting feature. Also, there's a sound port on this guitar. So we pull out all the stops for a Dream Series, especially when you're using rare wood like this. It's also a wedge body, so if you look at this, it narrows up towards the chest. So it's a bigger guitar, but it still feels like you're holding an OM. It's really easy, and then you got the bevel as well. So between those things, it's very ergonomic, and obviously you can play on either leg as well. And it's a super comfortable guitar. But you're getting all the bass response from this big wide top. There's no substitute for that. So if you like bass response, get a big guitar. It's just the way it works. So I just want to play, this is not the regular sample, but I just want to play you some stuff here because if you listen close, hopefully it'll come across. You can hear some really beautiful overtones and things that this guitar is producing. So I'm just going to try to bring those out for you guys. It's just a separate little sample here. So we'll see if that comes out, but there's this sort of beautiful little reverb hall thing going on inside the guitar, and certainly I can hear it here as well. So hopefully that'll come off for you. And then let's give a listen to this really beautiful Mark Blanchard Dream Series Sequoia model with all the bells and whistles and killer Brazilian rosewood. Mark Blanchard.